My name is Olivia Kathy Smith. I'm the co-chair of the Portland chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America. We called this little rally today to notify the public of the partnership between the Portland Trailblazers and Leupold & Stevens, a Beaverton-based sniper scope manufacturer. Leupold & Stevens supplies sniper scopes to the Israeli Defense Forces, whose team of snipers just massacred nearly 150 unarmed civilians in Gaza and injured over 14,000. These Palestinians were peacefully protesting for their right to return home and were met with bullets. Victims included paramedics, journalists, and children, like Razan El-Najjar, a 21-year-old woman who was clearly identified as a paramedic and was shot directly in the chest, and like Yasser Murtaja, the 30-year-old photojournalist who was wearing a press vest and was shot directly in the abdomen. The IDF themselves have acknowledged that these were intentional targets, tweeting that they know where every bullet lands. It's very likely that these snipers sighted their victims through Leupold & Stevens scopes. An IDF soldier was photographed by the Times of Israel on March 30th, holding a rifle with a scope clearly marked with the Leopold L. Leupold & Stevens profits off of massacres, off of gross human rights violations. This is the company the Trailblazers partner with to sponsor their hometown hero segment of their home games, giving them a ton of positive advertising and recognition. Blaze the Trail Cat proudly holds up a gift bag emblazoned with the Leupold logo, an L at the center of the target of a sniper scope, the very same L that appears on IDF soldiers' scopes. The Portland Trailblazers support a myriad of causes in our community dedicated to supporting children and families. We see kids of all ages and families participating in the Rip City 3-on-3 across the street, so it's ironic that kids and families just like those have been shot to death thanks to a company that the Portland Trailblazers have chosen to enable. We are calling on the Portland Trailblazers to end this partnership with Leupold & Stevens, a partnership which directly contradicts the values they claim to represent. The UN has condemned these killings in Gaza, so through their partnership, the Portland Trailblazers currently stand in defiance to the United Nations. Leupold & Stevens also equips military forces across the country and police forces, including in Ferguson, where police officers were photographed with Leupold scopes during the protest against Mike Brown's killing. Many of us here today are Blazers fans and supporters, and we approached the Blazers in good faith, asking them to end this partnership. We have not yet heard back. So let me be clear, this is not just a call for the Blazers to end their partnership. This is also a warning. Portland DSA has just reached over 1,000 members. This call to action is also backed by organizations with huge national networks, such as Jewish Voice for Peace and Veterans for Peace. We will continue to escalate this until the Blazers do the right thing. We have already heard from Blazers ticket holders who have refused to continue to buy tickets until their partnership ends. We plan to mobilize in full force at upcoming preseason and regular games, exhibitions, and other events. The horrific effects of what Leupold & Stevens has enabled in Gaza and elsewhere is not going to go away, and we're not going to go away either. Don't let a partnership that is such a small part of the overall game be a permanent stain on the Blazers franchise. We call on Blazers fans to contact the Portland Trailblazers and let them know that you do not support your hometown team partnering with a company that has enabled a murderous death squad.